Hi everybody, this is Microwavius here, and I've got a new Trove video for you today. I hope you are all doing excellent. So today I'm going to talk about 5 of my favorite mounts. Now, you guys can let me know what you think of this list. Obviously, this is not me saying these are the 5 best mounts in the game, without a doubt. These are just my 5 personal favorites, and this is not including dragons, so I should specify that this is my 5 favorite non-dragon mounts. Just because there's a bunch of dragons in the game, and that could almost be its own video in itself. But without further ado, let's dive into this list. The number 5 mount I have selected is Cami of Forlorn Forests. This one is not a super old mount, like it was released in the game fairly recently still, but I love the VFX on it, I love the antlers on its head. It just looks so majestic while running around. It's definitely my favorite of the Warhorse style mounts, by far. Number 4 for me is the Shadow Ray. Now, I love the fact that you can ride around on a manta ray in this game in general. There's like 3 different ones, but the Shadow Ray probably has to be my favorite just because you can kind of see through its wings and it has cool VFX and just looks straight up awesome. Really fun to ride around on and look super intimidating. Alright, so my number 3 favorite mount is the Nimble Nimbus. Now this one brings back a lot of Dragon Ball Z nostalgia for me, so that's kind of the main reason I love it, but it also just looks really cool. You know, I love the cloud VFX that come out from behind it as you move around, and there's fewer things more enjoyable than just surfing around on a cloud, you know? So that one definitely makes my list. I love this mount. So my number 2 mount would have to be Squeakers, and I feel like Squeakers doesn't really get as much love as he should, in my opinion. You know, he's a cool, like, flying squirrel mount, just bouncing around. Plus, he's a gliding mount, which is also a really nice bonus to have. So you can hop in the air, and he just spreads his little wing flap type things, and you can fly around like that. So I'm a big fan of Squeakers. I think he's adorable. I love running around with this guy, and to me, he's just really cool. And kind of an underrated mount, but he actually makes number 2 on my list. And I would have to say without a doubt that the number 1 non-dragon mount on my list has to be the Masterous Orb. You get it at 240 mastery. It's just beautiful, like, especially fairly recently they kind of changed some of the VFX on it, so there's these cool, like, swirly textures around the outside if you look carefully. And all those nice beams of light coming out of it. It's just cool. You just feel like a total boss when you're riding around in this orb. So this was one of the mastery unlocks I was most excited about. And it's also a gliding mount as well, so you can fly around in your orb and just look super cool while doing it. Alright guys, so we are back at the House of Dragons here, and that'll kind of conclude my top 5 non-dragon mounts. Those ones, to me at least personally, are my favorite ones, and I really love those mounts and think they're awesome. But anyways, we are going to end this video with a giveaway, so that's exciting. And we've got a nice giveaway item today. We've got a set of ladybug wings. So, to show you guys what those look like, in case you haven't seen them, let's just strike a little pose here. And I've got a banner and a bunch of stuff in the way, but you can see those wings. They are pretty awesome, especially on classes like the Chloromancer, with that whole plant bug kind of theme. But I really like these wings, so we're going to give a set of those away. And for those who haven't watched videos in the past, the way to qualify for these giveaways is to be subscribed to my channel. Be sure to like this video and leave a comment with your in-game username. I'd also love to know what you thought of my selection for my top 5 mounts, and what some of your favorite mounts are as well. Anyway, thank you so much guys for watching the video. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have an excellent day. Be sure to stay tuned for more content in the future, and as always, keep it radiant.